Good evening. Hello. Hi there. Uh-oh. What am I doing? All right. Ooh. Hi, everybody. Leave me a comment if you are here and can see me and can hear me. My name is Tracy Winesapple. Welcome to my studio. Every Wednesday, I go live and do a free art journal demo. But I have to say, hi, Ann. The end of the year is upon us. We're going to close out 2024 together. I know it seems weird. I think there's a couple more weeks left in the year, but this girl has got some stuff to do. And I believe next Wednesday is Christmas and the following Wednesday is New Year's. So y'all don't want to ring in the new year with me live, do ya? No. Um, Thank you for sharing. That is so nice. That is probably one of the best ways that my business does better. And you guys, I think that's sweet. Hold on. I'm looking to see if I can. I'm tired. Okay. Let's see if I can. I logged in a little bit early. So I know most people join me right at 6:30. Um, and people are getting used to my new time frame, me included. So I understand what it's like. There we go. I can see me now. I like to put me on a couple of screens just so I can see it. But welcome to my studio. I got some fun things behind me. Hi, Legene. Hi, Catherine. Good evening. Michigan here. See you clear. Sound okay. Wonder if I should try one other. How's my sound, Anne? There's one other button I could push, and I will do that if it's necessary. Might need to turn me up a little bit. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's kind of warm here in North Carolina, and believe it or not, I am dressed kind of lumberjack chic, I guess. I'm a little warm. I didn't realize that until I came out here. I haven't been outside all day, but it is nice and warm here in it's really nice in Southern California. I'm sure it is. I'm just not there. Anyway, I logged in a little bit early. I do have some morning announcements. I Sound is great. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So, I am not going to be live. Well, I hope to be all live next Wednesday. I hope so. My daughter's coming the next day. I will be live. This is it. This is it for 2024. I might pop in, do some random, hi, I'm here. I'm still creating. I might be doing some of that. I never want to say I'm not going to just pop in and then somebody doesn't see me and they get very upset with me. Well, I do the best I can. If you haven't noticed, I have been working diligently in sharing a lot of content lately. Somebody was asking me, is this real? Did you really do that? Well, I really did paint some Christmas trees down a hill. Doesn't this make you want to ski? It's like, it's just full of texture and fun. And I've been painting a lot. So one thing I do want to let you guys know, and I just met with my team this week and we kind of firmed things up, is yes, we're going to do another art challenge in January. That's probably the number one question I get, other than, do you really create at a coffee shop? Because lately I've been painting at a local coffee shop just to turn off the world and meet some locals. The answer is yes, I do. I take 5 basic supplies, but we are going to do an art challenge the last week of January. Those of you maybe haven't been feeling inspired. For those of you, have you ever joined into one of my challenges? Shelly Bradley says, I'm a newbie here. Hello from Wisconsin. Hi, Shelly. I'm a Midwest girl myself, moved to California, just moved to North Carolina. So let me just fill you in on what I've been doing for the last 54 years. But if you're new here, I do create live. I will do an art journal demo. We're going to work in watercolors because that's kind of what I promised last week, and to your Artful Journey members. This is the journal I will be creating in. But if you're looking for a hint on what our art challenge is going to be, it's behind me. But there's more to this than what you see right there. That's just a sneaky peeky. And it lasts a week. It's going to last 5 days. I think I can say these things. And am I allowed to say what I'm saying? I own the company. It is going to be 5 days. Done it before in 3. I've done it in 4. But basically, it is 5 days, 5 easy products, 5 beliefs that I have that really is how I learned to create, not just art journal, create pieces of art, get commission pieces in various homes and places and wine glasses, and building up my confidence that when I sit down and I look at a white piece of paper, this is how I learned it. So I thought, why not break that down and why not share that with you guys? So mark your calendars for January 27th. And I really would like to say, ooh, across the board, thank you for 2024 from the bottom of my heart. Whether you're your Artful Journey members, I plan on getting all emotional on Friday in morning meditation with your Artful Journey members. If you don't know, I have a paid membership called Your Artful Journey where I deep dive into everything I do and love. And I plan on just letting it all hang out on Friday morning with you for morning meditation. But I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of my artful journey. Number one, I also want to thank you that in this past year, I went on, some of you know, I went on vacation in July to North Carolina and bought a house. Did not plan on that. And in the past month, 2 months, I moved. I moved my business. I moved my life. I moved to be near family. And some people believe that, I would up and be forgotten. I was like, oh my goodness, I can't go live in October for a couple of dates. But we really rallied. My team, my people, my loves, my family, my friends really gathered and just really really helped me. Thank you very much to my team. I want to say behind the scenes, you see Tracy Weinsaffel Studios. That's actually Anne behind the scenes who answers your questions. She's also my community ambassador in your Artful Journey. I thank her for phone calls and support and being at the retreat and all of the things that Anne does behind the scenes that you guys have no clue about. Also want to thank my team who helps me do the stuff I do, push content out, and supports me and gives me, the encouragement to wake up another day and not go down the rabbit hole when I see one person complain about something redunculous. So funny. I can hear 1,000. Is this geared toward beginning painters or advanced? Shelly, my challenges are always geared for everybody, particularly beginners, I will say, but also for those who, your Artful Journey members get it for free. So they create right along with me all week long. And you get to decide whether you start here, 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 I go here. And you also make it a creative habit. It's like going to the gym. And it's every single day. It's recorded. Don't worry, I'll give you all the details. It's coming up. I plan on this being the biggest challenge I have had to date, and I've had some biggies. I normally do these 3 or 4 times a year, but thank God I have been able to move and get my head about me. And so I would love for 5 basic supplies. I actually geared it to make it the easiest thing you could do to make a creative habit. And then when you want to do this and create and have texture, uh, then I believe Annette said, but more fun than the gym, but she said more gun than the gym. More fun than the gym. I know that was a typo because I know Annette. All right. So every Wednesday, I will continue to go live on Wednesdays. So if you're just looking to join me for free on Wednesday nights, that's your fill. You get it. You join in. I think that is awesome. But I definitely love to create a community, relationships, have a safe space that you share your art, and really take it to where you want to be, whether it's a business, a hobby, a passion. You just want to make Christmas cards that you send to your family. That's literally where I come from, I think. Thank you, Tracy, for your generosity to your Artful Journey people. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. Hi, Sue. And ladies, I believe we have occasional gentlemen that join us, so let's not let it leave anybody out. But I really want to thank you guys for 2024. If you guys don't know it, every year I pick a word of the year. Somebody wants to pick my word of the year. I really lean into it. I'm not a huge resolutions person. So the comments come in before, and I love Kay said it'd probably take a gun to get me into the gym. Lisa with two S's said we share our art and our hearts. True. Very true. Very true. And so I'm very lucky because I feel like these are my creative sisters there. And last night was one of those nights, and I had the best time. So Wednesdays I will still continue. People have been asking me, have I settled into 6:30 being the time? I feel like I have. I know that those on the West Coast say, well, we would prefer you to be at 6:30, our 5:30 our time, which is 8:30. I decided I believe I'm going to do the challenge at 8 p.m. Here is the thing about me. I am finding out here my creative time, my creative mojo is probably in the morning. So I thought about doing it 11 a.m., catching the 8 a.m. people before they went to work. You know, I can't please everybody. Everything is recorded, but I'm going to do it at 8 p.m. at night, meaning at 5 p.m. in the West Coast, 8 p.m. on the East Coast. Everything will be recorded, so don't worry about that. But it's very difficult for me to come out. My studio is now, oh, I guess I could show you it, is now 900 square feet, and it's outside of my house. So I have to mosey my buns across the driveway out here. And at 9 or 8 or 9 o'clock, my buns are in a chair reading, drawing, or napping. Oh, I just realized I sold that piece of art right there. I was looking for it and I found it. I was like, wow, that looks really familiar. I sold it today. Okay. So if you are wondering if you'll be able to join me in the challenge, I'll talk more about it. But the next couple of weeks, I am going to take to be with my family, spend Christmas time. I moved here to be with my family, and my daughter will be here the 26th, which I can't wait. And I do want to share, because I feel like I can share it now. My house in California is closing. I have to tell you, I have been wearing the weight of the world on my shoulders, along with my money, two households not living there. I love seeing the projects we worked on behind you on the wall. Yeah. I'll just go with the flow on times, live or recorded. Thank you there. Hello, Ash. Hello, everybody. So, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank you all for bearing with me, because I think there were times on Wednesdays that I just showed up and created to save my own soul. Maybe in the meantime, I helped somebody out on their soul. Uh, can I just tell you that adulting is the hardest thing you'll ever do? I mean, new health insurance. Do you know how much I hate talking about health insurance? New this insurance, sell your car, do this. I have adulted so much in the last month. I don't even know, like, I didn't know I was capable of this stuff at 54. Yeah. I know the feeling. Also, just went through selling a house. If you ever have to sell a house and high interest rates and then every Wednesday, there were a couple of times I would get on live with you, and I kid you not, the real estate agent would be texting me about a deal and like, will you do this? Will you do this? Will you eat this cost? Will you eat this cost? And I had to go live with you and be like, yes, hello, everybody, while I'm negotiating probably one of the biggest deals of my life. I mean, this is really, yeah. And I hope that through this, art definitely is good for the soul, and it's probably what pulled me through along with you guys. So I handle these things myself. I'm not without consulting people. Dad, dad. Anyway, I'm close to my parents, and all in all, I am very thankful for 2024 and all that it taught me. So, back to what I was trying to say, if anybody would like to help me with my word for 2025, isn't that funny? 5 is my favorite number. The challenge is going to be 5 days. It has 5 supplies, and I like 5 is my favorite number. So if we that just hit me. I was thinking, darn, if it started on the 25th, we would be golden, but it doesn't. Uh, do I turn 55 next year? Yes, I do. I turn 55 next year. So, anyway, if we could just give me the word of the year, I was thinking it was going to be something like dare. Like, I dare myself to not be the biggest obstacle in my life. I dare myself to get out of my own way. I dare myself to be far more creative, and I dare myself to share more with you guys. Maybe that's my word. I was not born on the, oh yeah, I was born in the 5th month, but not on the 5th day. I am Quattro de Mayo, not Cinco de Mayo, but I thank God. Yeah, because you were born in the 5th month. I love playing the numbers game. And it was, I'm not joking. My team and I met, and then we were talking about the dates and everything and what I was doing. And then one of my team members said, could I lean into the fact it's 555 all day long? You can lean. Even at one of my cowboy hats, which I'll wear, there is a diamond 5. I put a 5 on my hat. And I was born. And how about those Lions? Yeah, they lost this weekend. Okay. Want to create something with me? 6:53. 43. We're supposed to start creating. Okay. Let me change cameras for you. And then y'all like to see my little noggin while I am creating, which I am fine with. Some people said they really enjoy it and they like to see that I am for real here. How do you like my new flannel, by the way? I'm calling this lumberjack chic. All right, this is a 5.5 by 8.5, 24 sheets, 100% cotton, watercolor journal, handmade paper, decal edge. It's gorge. It's brand new. Somebody wants to buy it. You can buy it. It's the cost of the journal plus the shipping. My painting will be for free. I will not charge you for that. Got it. And by the way, I have another journal that has 2 pages painted, and I'm thinking about selling that because I don't need that journal anymore. But if you want to purchase the journal, the email below my name, support at yourartfuljourney.com. The email will go to Anne, and she will let me know. She decides if last week's, I think 5 people in the first 5 minutes wanted it, and she made the decision, so I do not have to. And she bases it on the first person to respond. And I'm sorry if you're international, I'm not going to even go there because right now, particularly in Canada, it is not fun to ship anything anywhere. Got it? So I'm sorry for my international people. I love you dearly. Nothing against you. It's just domestic only. Okay, painter's tape. Nothing special about this. I use the blue normally. I just can't find it. It's somewhere. So I don't even use this tape as much. I'm okay with it. I like it. But I like the blue stuff. And by the way, that challenge we're doing, I'm going to break apart my process on everything. Well, not everything, because I can only have 5 days with you, but, and it's not 5 straight days. It's like a half an hour. Okay. And if you are not creating and you need that habit again, well, join me. I don't know what I'm doing right now. So, does anybody have an idea for my word of the year? Like something insightful, something that, like, I thought about the reason I need to dare myself is, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's taking an adjustment to move to a new location. My parents are fantastic. They're lovely. We spend a lot of time with them. My brother and sister-in-law, my niece and nephew live close, so I spend a lot of time with them. But I'm having to find my way again. And I don't know how to word this. I don't want to sound like I'm braggy, but I lived in a small pond and I lived there for 25 years, raised my kids there. So I knew a lot of people and I had a social life and I didn't have to worry. I walked to the grocery store with my pants inside out and everybody would see me. And I miss that. You know what? I can go to the grocery store. I don't go to the grocery. I went to CVS this morning in pajama bottoms and slippers. Perfectly fine. Nobody knows me. I had to GPS my way 9 miles down to the CVS to return something for Amazon, and I had my pajamas on and walked it in there. It was the last day. Is that terrible? I am not a pajama wearing person. All right. I need watercolors, don't I? Let's use the classics. Why? Because I have them. And those are what I'm up. So if you're thinking about ordering, they're on sale. And I actually swatched. Look at how new these look. Look at how new those look. I didn't want my videos to have my normal set of classic watercolors, so I lied. And I opened a whole new set because this is what they really look like, and half of them are gone. New, trashed. Can you tell I never use brown? Anyway, so that was my funny for, I figured, why get dressed up? Take your fingers and run your fingers along the inside edge, okay? Make sure that tape. I had comfy, fun. Yeah, by the way, I have to buy all new clothes. I don't even have clothes to wear here. My tank tops are not going far. Water bottle. Oh, I need to fill this up. Okay. Water bottle. No, nothing magic about this, by the way. I'm just going to wet down these watercolors. Does anybody know what I'm making today? Kind of stressing out. I don't know what I'm making. You had a comfy, fun nest in California, and you'll have one too. I know. I moved to my house after living in my first home for 27 years. I know no one on this neighborhood. I think because I had young children, I got to meet everyone on the four streets of my area. I'm meeting my neighbors, which they are lovely, a little bit older than me. Not that I'm like partying or anything, but like I need to meet people with common interests and go do things. And otherwise, my sister-in-law stuck with me. Oh my gosh. So anyway, don't forget, people are saying they have to leave and whatnot. I totally understand. You guys are asking me for a winter forest. Do you know how many winter backgrounds I have drawn in the past couple of days? Like legit. I figured if I did another one, people are going to come unglued. I feel like that's rinse and repeat. I did it last week, so you could join. You could. Did I do it? I don't even remember what I did last week. I did this. I mean, if you're in your artful journey, we did these. I thought if I painted another tree, y'all are gonna shoot me. Tree? Need a tree? Tree? No. I know that's terrible. I really feel like I've treed the heck out of myself. I do have an idea, and it is. I thought I could look for meetups in my area. I'm going to do that. My problem is this: I do work from home, and I have a very busy schedule with my art business. So I'm going to do the best I can. All right. So I got. Let's see. Um, okay, I am going to. Yeah, drawing in public has always helped me. I could do a wreath, but oh my God, do you guys really want me to do Christmas? I was going to do something like non-Christmassy. I could do a wreath. I don't really want to do a snowman. I'm not much of my snowman, I look kind of comical. Paint what you want. I know ornaments are so, I feel like everybody's seen 1,000 of them. Okay, why don't I just take my mood and put it on a piece of paper? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my mood on a piece of paper. Okay, a demo. Here I go. All right. It's pretty hard when my mood is kind of, I know I'm feeling grateful. I really am feeling grateful. And I am feeling like a big old blossom. And I'm kind of feeling like it's red with some yellow and some green and some. Okay, stop talking about it and just create. I just did a big pine cone holly berry project that I have yet to release. So that's going to be a class. Go non-Christmas. I am going to go non-Christmas. So please don't hate me. Oh, I guess you can't see me. Hello, I'm right over here. Okay. All right. I have to create from the space I'm in. That's what I have to do. All right. But thank you for all the suggestions. I roll right through them and then I feel it and then I go, okay, they want me to or they don't want me to. Okay, let's start. Where do you want to start? Want to start? Okay, I don't want to make this humongo. I always have this problem just going so big that I was going to do a sunflower. That was literally the mood I was in. But I decided because I heard Christmas stuff that this could kind of be Christmassy because it's going to be red. So let's keep it simple. Now, for those of you who are just joining me and you're wondering, oh, I don't like watercolors or I can't control them and they scare me and all of the excuses of why you can't get creative for one reason or the other, I am going to encourage you to get creative and know that the watercolors, oh shoot, go where the water is. So did you see what I just did? I covered that middle by accident because I was not thinking and I was talking, but it's okay. I can rescue it. Ooh. Oh, Mary Ellen said sunflower and then bought the journal and I just started painting something red. Mary Ellen, she purchased tonight's journal. So for those of you who don't know where to begin, do I have any complete newbies? You've never seen me before. You don't know what the heck I'm going to do tonight. That makes two of us. Talk to me. Tell me what your fear is. I have no idea what I did there. Don't worry about it. And just let that go. Oh, I have no more rags. I put them all in the washing machine. That's how much I've been painting. So I have a little towel here. Just going to wipe this off because believe it or not, that yellow is still there. Ooh, I always love it when somebody purchases a journal after I just say all my vulnerabilities and be like, I'm so vulnerable. And then they buy it. And I'm like, okay. Okay, me, good. Yeah, please tell me your fear. Like, I am happy to talk you through things. This is really what I'm here. New to your lives. Well, thank you for joining me. I am drawing off my brush because I would have left this circle uh, blank, but it doesn't matter. I hate watercolors and they hate me. Nope, that's not true. That is not true. You you have more control, but actually you have less control in this world than you really know. So they don't hate you. See, I'm just drying off my brush and wiping this away. I put too much water. I think that's the most fun. Now I am going to let this dry because I don't want that red to go beaming everywhere. And I can recolor the middle. That's not the end of the world. I just was lost my mind when I was. I think this is so wonderful. And I do share that art can happen in, a half an hour to an hour. The one thing that I am going to talk about, like this drawing that I have, this painting I have behind me, if you guys didn't see this week, and thank you for your help, I posted 5 pages that I did at the coffee shop. 5 pages. And I needed your help to figure out which 2 I was going to teach. You guys are not helpful. Yes, you are. In some regard, you were helpful. But then I got this. You should just do all 5, which, by the way, you might get your way. My watercolors look kindergarten-ish. Here's the thing. We're going to purposely go back to kindergarten and create exactly how kindergartners do because they are so amazing and they're creative little humans who are not afraid of adulting and all of the stuff that people tell them. It's just a little bit of a yellow. I'm just going to throw that back in there, okay? I am going to let this be as if it's kindergartenish, and then we'll just up our game a little bit, okay? Well, that looks kind of pretty. I actually like this flower. It's fun. And when you're here or you join your artful journey, that's the thing. You get to share where you're at and do lessons in your own time. It's a journey, not a race. I feel this way very strongly. Now, the stem of my flower is going to go right down here in black. Boom. Booyah. Oh, I left this in water and it's cracking. Silly me. And then I'm going to come in with yellow again. And I'm going to just work my way down, maybe do some yellow in here and some yellow in here and some yellow in here and maybe some yellow in here. If it stays yellow, it's great. Now I'm doing dry on dry, wet on dry. My paint is wet, but my surface is dry. Now I know green would go awesome in this, and I know teal would go awesome in this. So if I let this stay wet and I could bring the teal in the green, it's all going to blend in. If I let it dry a bit, I will be able to get more patches of color, which I'm at peace with. Okay. So I'm just giving it a minute to kind of dry in there. I love it that you got, you know what, we're going to all do positive talk because you're sounding like me. And my red is dry for the most part. So, and if that blends in, it's not the end of the world. So I'm just going to let that go. I would like you to all embrace your inner kindergartner, because when did you have the most fun? Getting dirty, having fun, it was in kindergarten. I mean, I had the most fun in kindergarten. After that, school was a big blur for me. Wasn't really that great at it. I mean, I was good at school. I just kind of, oh boy, she's gorgeous. Look at that. Now I'm just going in with sweeping motions here. I'm letting it mix where it mixes. I'm not a ton of water, so I'm making a beautiful green. You know, we can't be upset with green, can we? Now, if you want to grab some green, rinse off, let this go. What's that song, Let It Go? Frozen. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm not gonna. Da, 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 da. I feel like painting tonight. I have to take a shower. I have to record a video tomorrow, so I have to take a shower tonight. I'm just going to go up to the red, try not to get into it too much. I don't want it running or walking its way across the page. If you want to dump into that yellow a little bit, purposely be messy. I am giving you permission to say it is just a piece of fill in the blank. Although this was purchased by somebody, so I have a little bit more precious to say this is now a piece of paper purchased by. Oh, God. Okay. Mine is not just a piece of paper, but if nobody purchased your piece of art, that it is just a piece of paper. I'm kidding. Still just a piece of paper. You know what? Ellen doesn't have to buy it. It's Mary Ellen. She doesn't like it. She doesn't have to buy it. And then I'll keep it, and it'll make me happy. And how many of you are just painting along with me tonight and decided I'm going to have some fun? I love that too. Now, if your colors start to just go together, just a piece of paper. Thank you for filling that thought in. If you get too much water, you know, it starts to look like you are got a lake of water, just dry off your brush. You see I'm always to the side drying off my brush. I don't have a towel. I have just like a little paper towel thing. And just dry off your brush and go back in. And I just want this to blend. I did a little back and forth motion. And I kind of really like this, so I'm not going to touch it. I like the yellow up in the corner. I like the yellow that's kind of mixed in. I like a little bit of the white showing. And I am going to dry this. This is a heat gun, not a magic tool that somebody accused me of using. I was going to draw a poinsettia tonight, but I don't know what happened. I just got to let it go. Oh, this is what I needed tonight. So, hair dryer or heat gun? I like Embrace Your Inner Kindergartner. That's a good idea. I had to answer an email and somebody said, what is the magic tool that you're using that turns your paper into a beautiful piece of art? It's a heat gun, a heat tool, hair dryer. It doesn't do anything other than just dry the piece of paper, but now what I really want to say to you is you could take a Sharpie for the next step. I am going to take a liner brush with black acrylic paint. Why? Because Mary Ellen bought this journal and I would like her to be so happy with it when she gets it. But you can do this with a Sharpie and I'll show you what I mean. But I'm going to do it with black acrylic paint and a liner brush because I am who I am. And you could use black watercolor, but I find that the Sharpie or drawing pen or something like acrylic paint, nothing is going to match it. Oh, that is, look at how, this thing weighs, this is a styrofoam like meat tray, and it is so dang heavy. That's another people always ask me about my watercolors. They're no different than watercolors that anybody else uses. I sell them. Oh, is that carbon black? Yes, it is. I go for really bold colors. I know it. I know I do. All right, you please don't lick your brush like I do. Now, you can take a Sharpie an ultra fine Sharpie or a fine, depending on what the thickness is, and you can do this. Okay, you can do that. You could do it with thicker. Now me, let's zone in a little bit. Hello. Okay, you could do this. Got it? Because this is not just a piece of paper, this is a piece of art that now somebody is lovingly going to add to. I'm going to use a liner brush. Yes, I sell these liner brushes. And I'm going to come in and I am going to kindergartenishly just, I see the petals and I'm going to come in and I am going to line around the edges. Now, am I coloring it in? Does it have to be perfect? No, because we're recreating our kindergarten soul and we're having fun and we're forgetting we are women with responsibilities and mothers and grandmas and aunts and sisters and Christmas is looming. We're forgetting we're selling a house. I mean, we're not forgetting that because we really need the money. Um, we're washing the day away. I'm gonna wash that day right out of my head. Okay. So here I go. And see, I'm picking, no, I'm sorry. Everybody gets mad when I'm sorry that I have to go over the top of it, but that's how my hands, that's how painting works for me. So I try to pull away, and I try to pull my brush to the side. As you can see, I am using relaxed, non-sweeping, just real, like relaxed brush strokes. If you're using a Sharpie, don't be pressing down, don't choke up on the pen, don't give it the death grip. If you notice your shoulders are all clenched up, you're doing the opposite. Okay. I mean, look at that. That was not that difficult, was it? And then remember I said that big stem was going to come down here. It's still going to come down here. Oh, I do want to do like a leaf. Maybe I'll do that in green. You can layer your watercolors too. Okay. Oh, yes. Anne is giving the link. If you're looking for the watercolors I'm using, the paintbrushes, actually everything, the art journal, you name it, I'm using it. It is in my shop. Do you also know what closing a corporation down in Southern California and then reopening one? Now I'm just going over those lines that I made and I'm doing it again. Adding a little depth. Even if I were using, I would be doing the same thing. Okay. I do want another leaf in this. Like I want the leaf to be folded over. Do I have a littler brush? Let's see if I can put a leaf in here. Oh, why is that brush so misshapen? Now, can I really see this? Not really. So I'm going to add a dash of black to it. Just going to darken it up. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing with like a yellow. Actually, I'm going to go right here. Oh, with that yellow and the black mixed in. And yes, I turn my watercolors all dang black. Don't care. You can wash your watercolors off. I always love it when people get a little bit antsy that I'm making a mess of things. This is what my yellow looks like right now. It'll be fine. There's going to be some pyrrole red hearts in here. Do we not feel that? Wait, why am I doing it? that was not rinsed off. Oh, okay. Sorry. Such a bad habit that I do. Yes, the black I'm using is acrylic. You don't necessarily, like, you could use black watercolors if everything is dry. Blech. And I'm now eating the black acrylic that I just used. But I just decided I would add a little bit more depth to what I was doing. So that is black acrylic. Yes. All right. Now I'm going to go in with my Sharpie, which I had. Why did I do that? When is your artful journey opening again? Boop, 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 boop. You can send an email to support@yourartfuljourney.com. I'm not sure what can be done, but I will tell you, I do know. Send an email to support@yourartfuljourney.com. Okay, roll up your sleeve. You know what I also thought about doing? What is this called? Plaid or buffalo print? What is this thing called? Like when it's, I thought about doing this because I know how to do that, but I didn't. That would have been fun. Sorry, didn't think that through. All right, now we're just going to scribble. So if y'all want to use your pen and scribble, scribble, scribble. See, this is the fun of painting as if you are in kindergarten because you don't care. You're just going around the edge like so. You paint it like you just don't care, but I know you do. And you see it to the end because I guarantee you're painting better than you think you are. But the problem is you might be giving up. Buffalo plaid. Thank you very much. I know how to do that. And I have some really cool secrets to it, and I haven't done it this year. Thank you. Okay. Look at Shelly said, I have never thought about using acrylic or markers. Gonna try this. See? Now I'm gonna just do a little, actually go faster. Oh, I know what I'll do because I have this acrylic paint out and I have a stencil brush that is right handy. Probably take the paint right off my tongue. I'm gonna take and brush off and I'm gonna come in here. Oh, yeah. Oh. And I'm going to just stipple or stencil. Now, if you'd like to, you can take your Sharpie and just do little dots. Okay. But in essence, marker is very loosely gripped because I can tell, I love when I teach in person. Now, of course, I'm not there in your living room like Dick Clark used to be, but I normally, when I'm teaching in person, if I see people hunched over, clutching the pen as if it were a baseball bat, that they're bunting at the bottom of the ninth, bases loaded. That's not really how art for me is. It's supposed to be relaxing. So loose grip. Thank you, Hitomi, for reminding me. Okay, but I'm just coming in here. And see, we made all these beautiful little marks. I gotta make sure I wipe this brush off because it will. And then I'm going to come in and add a few more loose. I mean, isn't she gorgeous? Isn't she lovely? And I'm going to come in and just little playful, whimsical, build some movement into this. Ooh. Don't worry about where our lines are. We've made new lines. Boy, this I needed to create from the space I'm in. I've literally been going crazy. Every year I make these buffalo plaid ornaments and I didn't do them. And I didn't really I think it was just because I went so simple on Christmas. What do you think? I mean, y'all can do this. This is not hard. Now, a little more scribble, scribble, because I like the middle of that to be, you could just dab into the paint and just go real loose. Oh, now I am. Why is my heart rate high right now? What am I doing? Okay, this is white paint. I just don't have a lot of it. So I'm just going to come in. Just going to use the lid because I don't have a lot. I'm just going to come in and just. I know I'm just like having fun is what I'm doing. And then I'm going to come up here and put some extra little vines in and some plants because I have more black paint that I feel the need to. I really want to add some Pyrrole red hearts, which are like my signature. I feel like that's a great way to end the year, huh? I mean, she cute. These are just little vines. You don't have to go into this if you feel like you've got enough on yours. I'm just going a little extra today. I just feel like it. Oh, thank you so much, Jean. Wishing me congratulations. Now, oh, I really want to just add some more little fun in here. I can't help myself, but I'm just gonna just decorate the background. No particular rhyme or reason, by the way. Just a little bit of that. And I'm gonna come over here, do the same over here. All right. What do you think? Just a little bit. I'm almost done. What do you think, Mary Ellen? I just really wanted to. I'm going to take one fan brush, a little bit, because I have a little bit of paint left. Okay, here it goes. Now, hopefully I'm not going to get everything but the kitchen sink, but I'm just going to go in the middle here. Ah! It's okay. If it gets everywhere, it's not the end of the world. Ooh, okay, I couldn't help myself. Okay, I'm done. Put your hands away. I tend to take it like one step further. I just need a little bit of, y'all mentioned like you get worried about like, oh, I went out of the lines, I did this, I did that. No, 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 no. Mary Ellen, I hope this was a really fun way to end the year, by the way. I love this piece. And it's not often I say I love something. Okay. I'm going to warm up this tape. So I do sell art journals, and if you want the front page painted, it's not normally for free. I did that once by mistake and sold 50 of them, and that was a huge problem. Never make that offer again, but I do on Wednesday nights normally sell the journal that I'm painting in. And then there is a $25 if you want me to paint, because some people have a hard time painting the first page of their journal. If somebody wants, I do have a couple that are already painted. Maybe I should show those. Sell these. I'll show these real quick. Let me sign my name. Oh, I forgot a pyro red heart. How come nobody reminded me? Oh, but you know what? I remembered just in time. It's just a very pretty red that I like. Where is it? No. No. Yes. Y'all don't know my signature is hiding red hearts and things, and you know I love it when I throw a pyro red heart. I gotta dry this off, not lick it next time. Okay, I do have a couple of journals that the paintings are not, they are for sale. I just haven't listed them yet, but the paintings will be for free because they're already painted and I was doing them for something. I want 3 hearts in here. So uno, dos. Okay, and I should put 5 because that's my lucky number, but let's just do it this way. Okay. You know I'm relaxed when I start singing. 1, 2, 3. I can't help myself. We've been talking about 5s. I am going to add 4. And this corner is just yearning for 1. Wow. Okay. Okay. I don't know what is up with my mood now. I really do want a glass of wine, and we're going to have one. What do you think, Anne? We did it. We made it through the year. I made it through the rain. Okay. I'll stop singing too. You guys want to see those albums real quick? And this one is going to Mary Ellen. And this is proof. In about a half an hour to 45 minutes, you can create something that brings the kindergartner in you. There is nothing wrong like painting like a kindergartner. I will put this aside. By the way, not everything I do is photographed. It is put on my website under free tutorials. And yes, this is free. If you're a member of Your Artful Journey, you get completely unique stuff and deep dives that I do not share anywhere else but with you guys. That is how it goes. Okay. Oh, should I show you the other? Okay, I started cleaning my paintbrushes before. Okay, let me, hold on. It has been one heck of a year. Did you ever think, Anne, at the beginning of the year, I would be living 3,000 miles away from my destination? No, I did not think that. Okay, I did use a Sharpie. I didn't use this. I did use this. I did use this. I did use this. Put this all away. Okay, and dry off your work surface so that you don't get anything on the brand new journals. Okay. thank you guys. And by the way, in the new year, because I have a 900 square foot space, if you guys stay on, I'll turn off my camera and I'll show you my studio. It's so messy right now. I can hook up my camera and show you my studio if you guys hang tight for a second. Okay, if anybody is interested in getting a journal, I happen to have a couple of painted. One of them, the lady ended up, her credit card ended up being denied. I'm laying this out so it doesn't get dirty. Okay, I have 2 or 3. I have this one. This was my backyard. No, it's my new backyard. So I did this one that was alive, and then I have another one that was, so if you're interested, you can send an email to support@yourartfuljourney and just either say fall leaves or bright flowers. Merry Christmas, Leona. Okay, and then do you want to see my studio? Is it worth me showing what a mess it is right now? I can definitely do that. Let's see if I can put this up there. Okay, I think I can hook up to it. I will mess this up, I know, totally. All right, let's see if this works. No? Did this? Aha! That's you guys. Hi. Okay, this is my studio. Let's see if I can film it. Yes, I'm getting, this is all brand new. My studio is brand new. So that is all going to be cabinetry that is put away. Hold on, I gotta get all this. There is literally some papers that are my end goals for the years. I can't put those out. Okay, those can't be in there because those are my goals for the end of the year. Okay, well, that's you. All right, this is my studio. I'll tell you what's messy. Obviously, I got to get rid of this camera equipment, clean in dirty water. These are some backdrops that I bought. I hate them. They're going back. That's why I have the boxes on the floor. I tried to flatten them out. I absolutely hate them. They're set up there. Dislike. If you order from me, I am a small business. Yes, I hope I'm not making you sick. Paint brushes, stencil brushes, stamps, stencils. Those micron brushes I used today. Stuff I just need to clean out. If you order watercolors from me, they're here. The classic sets that I used tonight are right there. That wall is going to be ribbon and stuff that I use for my wood orders. I mean, the rest of it is kind of boring. I guess I can show this. Paints that are open going on the wall eventually. This is all going to have cabinetry. Obviously, art that I just hung up. And this, everything is on wheels. So I have various types of paint on wheels. Everything is kind of hooked up and convenient. And this is my big studio. This is like the middle where I work from. Okay. I know. Yeah, fall leaves or bright flowers if you're interested. No charge for the painting, and I think these 2 journals were like $16.25. The one I painted in for Mary Ellen, that's a nicer journal, 100% handmade cotton paper. From the bottom of my little pyro red heart to to the tips of my toes, I would like to thank you for this past year of sharing creativity with me. And if you would like to join me every Wednesday, I'll be live at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We are not live next week for Christmas. We are not live the following week for New Year's, but we will be back at the beginning of January, and I will be popping in and out just to show you free demos and things that I have going on in the studio. Thank you so, so, so much. If you're a member of Your Artful Journey, on Friday, we have morning meditation. I plan on spilling it all. Talk to you soon. Have a nice night. Don't forget to do something creative every day.